Dr. Fauzi
You can see it.
Dearest teachers, beloved friends,
Thanks.
I would never have imagined myself standing here after
Back.
a lot of things happening. Considering that this is the last time I may see many of you,
You don't move the camera.
that some of you will go on to become successful people, and that some of you perhaps go to college, or perhaps will find a different path. I'd like to tell you a little story about myself, which I rarely tell people. It's something which very few people know the details about.
Same man.
So, 6 years ago, when I was in primary 6, and prior to that I was my health was not in the best shape as a person.
You have to restart.
I missed a lot of school. I think half the school year my attendance was not that, one of the worst attendance ever. And during that year, I actually had an event which I was sent to the hospital, for which doctors today still are unsure about what really happened. So for the next 2 years,
How come it's not?
I
went home in primary 6.
break from school.
No, man, you just missed a lot of school and he was always sick.
Was not here at all. It was quite
Really? You're here?
illness.
No, I heard. I was here secondary 1. And he still didn't come for secondary 1. Secondary 2 he came.
And extreme fatigue and quite seriously stomach pain for some reason. So for 2 years I was pretty much in my bed. I like to pretend that I was studying and doing things, but actually I wasn't. I was just So here I am in my bed, and I'm kind of out of action for 2 years. And then I come back in Form 3, and where most of the Form 3s are now, except I have no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely no education, well, not absolutely no, but I know very little about the school syllabus, factorizations, graphs, everything. It's like it's gone from my brain. It's like an extended school holiday. Very extended, and it wasn't fun. Right? Somehow, I think I managed to adapt, and I put that to the remarkable efforts of my parents and my teachers and my friends. And that's why I started off my speech, I said I'd never imagined myself standing here. Because back then I just wore a sweater all the time, and I just slept through class, and yet somehow I'm here. So, this is what I learned from that long time being out of action. Form 1 and Form 2 are really actually not that necessary. Actually, it's that life will always not go according to plan. It will always throw the most randomest things at you, the most statistically improbable things at you. And for many of you, it will come in ways which I don't think many of you will expect. Some of you may want to be doctors now, like burning passion to be a doctor, but
over there.
that might change.
They kicked off Pirate Island.
You want to be an artist, you want to be an engineer now, and later you want to be an architect. And here's my advice. I think after going through all that, it's to roll with it. It's to go with it. Because that kind of adversity, that kind of change in yourself, you have to learn how to accept it. And let it be a part of you too. One of my favorite books, the title escapes me, even though it's my favorite book. The protagonist, his name is Walter. He asks a great sage, what's a quote that I can use in good times and bad times as well? Something to caution me in bad times, and something to remind me in good times. So the sage, that's one of my favorite quotes of all time. He says, this too shall pass, as in, the good times also shall pass, the bad times also shall pass. So just be wary of that. Secondly, I'd like to give a shout out to all my peers and friends, Zain, Taslim, Bak, Naz, Khalid, Hussein, Mizi, Amra, Hanif, class of 5B, all of you are crazy, but I still love you. Ustaz Taufiq, Teacher Budi, all of the teachers, too numerous to count, thank you very much for your patience. I think I was always a bit of a rebel, but I think it all worked out in the end. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.